Hey, Sean the Fit Cosplayer here, and today we're gonna get a little deep. I've been avoiding making this video for this very reason. This is gonna be a hard one today, guys. So, this is gonna be a super short version of just like how I've been feeling since creating this channel and before that, honestly, and like how I'm feeling up till now. This is like a short story on my image and like how I feel about myself, all sorts of things. So for the longest time, I thought that there's no one out there in the world like me. I've always felt like I'm weird or whatever, like, because I like Japanese things, and not just Japanese things, I like things like international things, right? Like, I love traveling, I love going to different countries, I can speak a few different languages, I like eating non-American food, foreign food. I like Brazilian things. I like a lot of things. Anyway, I like to cosplay. I love Jesus. I'm black, so like there's all these things about me that growing up like made me different. And so, of course I thought, oh, there's no one like me, and like my friends don't really understand me. And so it was really hard, like, even starting this YouTube channel, thinking, like, what's the point of this? Who am I gonna reach? Who's really out there, like, looking for this, And even, like, being someone who loves to cosplay and who loves fitness, like, in my mind, of course, that's something that it's something that's so far-fetched and, like, out there, like, the conception of it in my mind, thinking, there's no one out there, there's no audience that would want this, right? And of course I was wrong, but I didn't know that till like later on in life. So when I started making YouTube videos, I was thinking, okay, I'll just do a whole bunch of workouts, and then maybe there's some people out there who just want to get fit and who think it's interesting that I dress up as characters. And so that's what I did for a while, and I never thought about making like a talking head video like this one, or like talking about my personality and things like that, because I'm thinking, who really cares, They come here for the workouts and then they're gone. Like, I'm here to bring them valuable fitness information and then bye, and then they're done. Not thinking like I have to give any of my personality to this, not thinking anyone's gonna really care about like, oh, this guy here, he works out and he shows us this video and we're done. Not thinking people want to know more about me. Because I tend to do that to myself and think, okay, no one really wants to know, how I feel. And I'll get into that later. It's a whole thing with my childhood and whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll just make some videos and I'll just upload them. I'll do some workouts and it'll be done. Because I love fitness. Fitness is great for your body. It helps you live longer. It gives you a better looking physique. It's aesthetically pleasing, but whatever. It's all external stuff. But also like prevents injuries, prevents health risks later on in life. Good stuff that you want. And I'm like, okay, I'm providing that for people. That's all they need. As I kept doing that, it turned like a part of me, was thinking, I'm not giving all of myself. So like I'm doing a disservice to people by not telling them more about me. And I kept brushing it off, and as soon as I started posting YouTube videos, people started asking me questions. I started doing TikTok recently, and like people have started telling me how like they're so motivated to do more, that they're like, maybe not life change, but just knowing that there's people like them out there motivates them to do better. And that has just touched me in such a way that like I didn't realize that, like I said, that there's other people like me. There's people who like fitness. There's people who like cosplaying. There's people who like Japanese things. There's people out there who are similar to me and like who actually care about like who I am, and they asking me certain questions and things like that.
I am shooketh.
And I never thought like people would care or be interested in any kind of content that I made. I just thought it'd be useful to provide, a sort of value, like, physically, like workouts and stuff. Fear of not being liked. This is common. Everyone has this fear. Everyone. I don't care who you are, where you grew up in the world. I have a fear of people not liking me, of course. Of course, I tell myself I don't, but I know I'm not telling the truth. I want people to like me. I want to be liked. I want people to know who I am when I walk into a room. I would like people to, find what I do interesting, as anyone would. It comes to a point where you tell yourself, like, are you changing yourself or your personality in ways so that people like you, or they want to know you more? And of course, I didn't think that would happen, so I've been avoiding it. But the more and more I'm on here, the more and more I post videos and continue to give value, that people want to know more about me, and they want to know about my personality, the things that I like, the things that I do. And that's a natural progress of, relationships. This is a relationship right here. You watching this, me talking to you, we're growing. Of course, that thought comes in your head. What if people don't, what if someone hurts me? What if, it's just like I said, this is all about relationships. What if, someone hurts me? What if, like, I'm open, or I say something, incorrect or not, and, someone criticizes me, or I get some haters or some trolls up in the comments, and they say things to hurt me, then, thank goodness that hasn't happened yet. What do I do? And I haven't had to face that yet, so that's not a reality for me yet. But, like I said, I've only gotten, like, more love and support the more I've done this, and that's only making it easier, honestly, for me to continue to give value, to continue to give more of myself to YouTube, to this relationship that you and I have. I'm not trying to make this sound weird, but it's a relationship, okay? And if you're not in a relationship, like, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get into a relationship. Subscribe, you can get more content. Maybe not like this, but lots more fitness stuff. Like I said, I haven't been hurt yet, but it's, I know at some point it's gonna happen. But all you guys here who are supporting me and who are continuing to give me love on this channel, like, I'm gonna rely on that, and I'm gonna remember all the people that I have helped, all the people that I did give, to whom I gave value. I'm gonna remember you guys, and it's gonna be that much easier not to retreat, not to feel bad or sorry for myself. And last but not least, why you can't care about other people's opinions, or why I can at least, because you can't control it. You can't control what other people are going to think about you. You can only control how you respond to it. And that really hits home for me, thinking about how people don't care, about what's going on the inside of me, always feeling that I have to keep giving more and more of myself to prove that I'm, worth it. And at some point, I have to ask myself, like, when will it be worth it? At what point will I give enough of myself that this person or this group, whatever, will accept?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
And it's hard to do, and I've had to, come to that point, like, especially with YouTube, and say, at what point will I feel comfortable, like, that all of my subscribers, like, care, or at what point will I feel that I've given enough, that that this means enough to me? Strange how to put that, but yeah. And I can't care about what people think about me. There's no reason to, because this is on the internet. This is for the world to see. Some people aren't gonna like me. Some people aren't gonna like what I stand for, aren't gonna like what I believe in. Some people don't like One Piece. Like, I know it's weird, like, and they're crazy, but it's true. Someone's gonna tell me One Piece sucks. Someone's gonna tell me, like, they don't like Food Wars. I don't agree with them, but it's a reality. Some people aren't gonna like, some of the things I say, some things, that whatever. And I know that, so I have to just accept it. I have to be okay with it, because it doesn't make it can't change what I'm about. I can't change, you know, the direction of my channel and the things that I believe just because you don't agree with it. And I've come to a point where, especially during this quarantine, I know a lot of terrible things have happened, and a lot of people's lives have been changed in tremendous ways. But I'm very fortunate to have had like an experience that has shown me there's people that care about my content, there's people that love what I do, there's people that like want it. I never thought I'd be at this point in my life where people actually want something that I could do. Like, I've never felt that I had anything to offer anyone, more than now at least. So I just want to say thank you for everyone who's stuck to the end of the video. Thank you for everyone who's subscribed so far. And just leave a comment below. Here's a question: if you've ever felt, you know, like you didn't have anything to offer someone, has there been a time in your life where you felt, you know, you couldn't give anything? And it turns out the only thing the thing that you gave that you thought meant nothing was the world to somebody else. So that's where I am right now. And I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be in a community and in a space where I can be myself. And if people don't like it, then that's okay. And I can't control that. But the ones of you that do, you guys are here. You're supporting me. You know, you're believing in me. You're helping me to give you value, which is the most important thing. That's all I want to do on this channel, just to give value and to give back to everyone. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I've got more great stuff coming up on this channel soon. And I'll see you guys next time. And remember, your results show up when you do.